Okay, Ashlyn, so today we are talking about least common multiples. So we have learned that factors are the numbers we multiply together to get a product. 6 times 3 equals 18. 6 is a factor and 3 is a factor. These are factors of 18. Today we are going to learn about multiples. So when we do our skip counting and we say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. When we skip count, the numbers that we are saying are the multiples. These are multiples, okay? When we count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, these are multiples, the numbers that we count by. So if we are counting by 9s, every number we said is a multiple of 9. If we are counting by 5s, every number we said, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, is a multiple of 5. If we're counting by 3s, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. If we're counting by 3s, then every number we said is a multiple of 3s. Now when we say our multiples, when we skip count, we count up 12 numbers, because our times tables goes to like 12. But you know, multiples will go on and on and on forever. If I'm writing multiples of 3, I would write 3, comma, 6, comma, 9, comma, 12, comma, 15, comma, 18, comma, 21, comma, 24, comma, 27, comma, 30, comma, 33, comma, 36, comma. Now these multiples are going to go on through infinity and beyond. They will never end. So after I count up as far as I'm going to count, then I will put comma, dot, dot, dot. And that dot, dot, dot means on and on and on and on forever and ever and ever. So that is how we figure our multiples. We simply skip count by those multiples. Now, if we want to find a common multiple between two numbers, let's just say, because we already have 3 here, let's say 3 and 18. We want to find a common multiple. And did they even call it? Yes, we want to find common multiples and then the least common multiple. So here's my multiples of 3. I don't want to do 18 because I don't want to count by 18s. Let's do 6, 3 and 6. So here we go. I'm going to count by 6s. This is my 3. This is my 6. So I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, and dot, 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 because I am done counting. So now if I were to list my common multiples for 3 and 6, pretend this is at the top of the board and I'm writing at the bottom right now, okay? So here's my 3 and 6. If I were to list my common multiples, I would be listing numbers that are the same in both. There's a 6 and a 6. I would list 6, a 12 and a 12, 12, an 18 and an 18, a 24 and a 24, a 30 and a 30, a 36 and a 36. Now, there's going to be more multiples coming, way more coming on down the road. So I will put a comma, dot, dot, dot. So these are my multiples of 3 and 6. Now my least common multiple, I will write it and then I will show you what the abbreviation would be. My least common multiple is 6. So my LCM, least common multiple, equals 6. Okay, makes sense? It's kind of like when we found our factors, and then we found the common factors, and then we found the least common factor or the least common denominator. It's our least common multiple, okay? So, of course, when we found the least common factor, we were doing factors and not multiples, all right? So there is a difference. Factors are the numbers we multiply to get to the multiple. Like if I had 2 times 3 equals 6, 2 and 3 would be my factors. If I were finding multiples of 6, I would be skip counting by 6. 6, 12, 18. Okay? All right, so let's look at page 137, and let's look at our class practice under section 1. It says list the first 5 multiples of each number. So if we're listing multiples, we are going to skip count by those numbers. So first we have the number 5. So we will write 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay? Straight across our paper we have letter B. They gave us the number 3. We're going to write multiples of the number 3, or we are going to skip count by 3. It's the same thing. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Letter C, they've given us the number 7. We are going to write multiples of the number 7, or we are going to skip count by 7. So we have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Okay, now remember these will go on and on and on. Letter D, they gave us the number 6, so we are going to write multiples of 6, or we are going to do what, Ashlyn? Skip count by 6 to write multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Letter E, they gave us the number 4, so we are going to count by 4s to write the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And then they gave us, letter F, they gave us the number 10. So we are going to count by 10s to write the multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so section number 2, we're going to complete this chart. So if you notice there, they gave us the number 9, and they have it done for us. They went ahead and wrote out multiples of 9, or they counted by 9s. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, ... because there's a whole infinity of numbers behind that yet. Now, and then for the number 12, they wrote 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, ... There's infinity numbers after that yet. So then for our common multiples between 9 and 12, they wrote 36 and 72. So then our least common multiple, or our LCM, would be 36. Okay? So look at 3 over 4. So with 3 over 4, if we're counting by 3s, they've started at 4s. We have 3, 6, 9, 12. Then we would write in there 15, 18, 21, 24, and the comma ... is for us. Now we're going to write our multiples of 4, and they started at 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Okay, and then they got the comma ... Now we're going to list our common multiples. They've already found 12 for us, but there's another common multiple. What is it? 24. So our least common multiple, or our LCM, is 12. Very good, and they have that written for us. Then we have 5 and 8. So they have 5 already down there for us, so we're going to continue counting. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, comma, and they have the ... And then for 8, they have the 8 there. We're going to continue counting. 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. The ... is there. Our common multiple is 40. So our least common multiple is 40. And then they have 7 and 10. So they have nothing for us. So we're doing this one all on our own. So we're going to count by 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70, comma, dot, dot, dot. Then we're going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, comma, dot, dot, dot. So our common multiples between 7 and 10 is 70, and our least common multiple is 70. Very good job. All right, so you will continue your math with your interactive worksheet. Once that is completed, your math for today will be done. Enjoy, and you got this, kid. I know you do.